What is going on, guys? Easy9 here, and I want to take a moment to discuss a very important matter dealing with Black Desert. As a lot of you know, the new zone, Kamasilve, whatever you want to call it, is coming, okay? It's coming. And the main thing that I want to discuss here is how are they going to allow most of their player base to go to this new zone. Do you guys see what I'm saying? So essentially, how can we make it so everyone can go explore this new zone and be able to handle the mobs, right? They have to do some kind of event or something, otherwise only the top people are going to be there, only the top 10-20% that are all TET and whatnot. And that doesn't really sit well with me, and I know it doesn't sit well with a lot of other people. Now, I get that, you know, these people that are geared and have worked to get their gear should get first dibs on this place. I get that entirely. I honestly think that for, you know, a first couple weeks or even a month, this area should be completely, you know, the people that worked for TET's, you know, place, you know, their place to grind. But for the people, you know, who are only try and really don't want to go for TET simply because of how hard it is, I think it's time that they come up with a way to allow us to get TET. Now, I'm going to propose something here that I think will be pretty viable in a second here, but this is where I'm at, guys, okay? So, you know, I'm almost all try with everything. I've gotten my Zarka, I just got a Kudum. I know a lot of people were saying go Novert. I'm still debating. I'm going to actually be testing some things. I'll actually do a video on a test between a Tri Steel Dagger and the Kudum to see how much of a difference the damage really, or the accuracy from Kudum really makes. But before we get into any of that stuff, you know, let's stay with the topic here. What can they do to make this, you know, a viable, you know, expansion, right? Because they're expanding the world. We need to make it, you know, noob friendly per se. We need to make it so people can go and see this place. So my idea to make this easier to get, you know, to get TET would be to either put an event for possibly Valkyrie, but do not make Valkyrie purchasable on the shop. That is a no-no. That will definitely make the game pay to win. I've talked to a lot of people, and they will leave the game if they do that. The other thing they can do, and this is just something that I think, is just make getting TET easier. And the way they can do that is possibly make it so you don't go back down to duo every time you fail a TET attempt. That is punishing in itself. Getting try was hard enough. You know, I think what it needs to be is, you know, it can go back to pry, sure, for try, but once you get try, I feel like punishment should now be your weapon breaks, okay? So if you don't get TET, your weapon breaks. No going back down to duo, that's just too punishing. We all know it is. There has to be another way to do this. Because as they keep releasing new content, right? As they keep releasing new content, if only the top 10% are allowed to explore the zone, that's wrong, right? It's wrong. That's not how it should be. And you know, have fun playing. You know, you top 10, you know, percent people, you top guilds out there. Have fun playing, you know, up on the top by yourself. You know, leveling with no competition in PvP. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to get at here. So yeah, hopefully this video makes sense to a lot of you guys and where I'm coming from. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this whole process that's going to be hitting Black Desert here soon, because they have to do something. They don't have a choice here. Like, if they leave it this hard to get TET, the game can't proceed, you know what I mean? Like, it just can't keep going, and that's the problem. It's kind of hitting a brick wall. I honestly right now feel like I'm hitting a brick wall at try and also at level 59. Like, there's nothing really to get me to 60 easily. I mean, you can grind, yes, you can grind, but the mobs in, you know, Pirates and Susans are better XP than the mobs in Valencia, and that's kind of the problem. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Recommend some games to me, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace.